Okay, just doing a very quick audio test, see how it sounds. I'll be back with you in about 30 seconds. Okay, the timer is up, and as always, the audio is not the best. I'm also getting messages that I'm overloading my I'm overloading the encoder thing, so hopefully the stream is running alright. Let's just see. And first of all, greetings, of course, to Maria Ellinger, Mudlight Digging Up the Thames, Alice Wild, and Michelle from Oz, who popped up in the chat and said hello. Always appreciate you stopping by. Mudlight says he hates the royal family, they're just glorified benefit strangers. And I can't argue with you on that one. And you also say you don't watch the TV, but apparently it's non-stop Prince Philip. Well, yeah, same here. Now, while tonight's quiz is actually a Prince Philip themed quiz, it's not going to be the usual hero worshipping, talking about what a great guy he was. The questions are going to be about him, unfortunately. 10 questions, not that difficult, which will be starting with the quiz without further ado, of course. This will be the fourth one. Just going back over the history. It was bi-weekly, but then I had a bit of a gap from doing it. First one was won by Michelle from Oz, and the second and third ones were won by Mudlight Digging Up the Thames, so a bit of rivalry in here tonight. I hope everyone's well. I did want to look at a couple of other things. One story that I've covered, and this one really makes me sick actually, is the story of a kind of celebrity, I guess you'd call him a Z-list celebrity, goes by the name of Ashley Kane. And yeah, I am getting a, bear with me a minute, I hope, let me just check everything's working alright. Yeah, I hope you can all hear me alright. Mudlight, you get the impression that Philip was a complete tosser. Well, let's see by the end of this quiz whether your opinion of him has changed much. Yeah, I'm getting error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Hope that isn't the case for your end. Suggestion. The audio bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Huh. How do I change that? Yeah, let me know how it appears on your end. Thanks for the feedback, Mudlark. Yeah, I want to do this story. I want to look at the story about Ashley Kane. Apparently, right, I'll give you a rundown. I'll share my screen and we'll, in a second, and we'll have a look at some of the stuff we've been looking at. Right, bear with me. Ashley Kane, if you're not aware, he's the one who has supposedly got a daughter with leukemia, but the behaviour that you see really doesn't tie in with the family of someone who's got leukemia. And I guess there's people out there that will say, well, how do you know how you would react in that situation? And it isn't like these people react, put it that way. Let's just go to their Instagram account. Yeah, I did want to say there was nothing worse than whoring out your miscarriage on Instagram for attention. Well, of course, these people have taken it one step further, and they whore out their supposedly terminally ill child. But as I've said in the past, if you're in that situation, yeah, there's a few discrepancies. Where was it? Where I'll play it again. I'm sorry to force these vile creatures on you, but it does me good. Okay, these people, supposedly seriously ill children. Thanks for the feedback, Michelle from Oz. Hello, welcome to the live stream, Crazy Hippo Lady. Another person that's done very well in previous quizzes. Right, I'll just play this. Bear in mind, these people supposedly just visiting their, not terminally, thank goodness, well, seriously ill child. I'm saying not only is they're not terminally ill, I'm saying this baby's faked. But anyway, let's watch this video of parents of terminally ill children. Oh, hang on. Sorry, you can't hear it, can you?
Give you that. You're gonna have to work for that. You're gonna have to fight for that. You're gonna have to take it off me.
Start again. I'll mute myself so then you don't get an echo. Bear with me.
Yo, so we've been talking about going home and stuff like that, yeah? Then this one said, when we go back home, I want an ensuite bathroom. We've got 3 bathrooms in the house, but the ensuite is my sanctuary. So I said, I ain't gonna give you that. You're gonna have to work for that. You're gonna have to fight for that. You're gonna have to take it off me. And she woke up this morning and chose smoke. She said she wanted a race, yeah? So all right then. This is a race for the ensuite bathroom. Listen, on your set and go. Listen. Oh. Listen, do it properly. I ain't playing with you. On your set and go.
On my right, set, go!
Smoked her! Smoked her! Listen. Stopping traffic, yo. Listen. Listen. Get out the ensuite bathroom. That's my sanctuary. That's my sanctuary. I'm gonna be sitting on there 20, 30 minutes now. Yo, so we've been talking.
I could not despise these people more if I tried. Anyway, the story went that they raised something like £1.5 million to take this child to, I think it was, not Shanghai. Let's read the message. Apparently The Rock, that very real person, definitely not an actor, The Rock, sends a moving message to Ashley Kane's daughter, Azalea, following terminal leukemia diagnosis. Actor and wrestler Dwayne The Rock Johnson sent an incredible video message, incredible inverted commas, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, by the way, sorry, just going back to the live chat. Maria Ellender can hear a fountain in the background. Yeah, that is just typical. Johnny Roadster, greetings, welcome to the live stream. I hope you're available to take part in our Prince Philip themed quiz night. So anyway, going back to trying not to get too distracted. Actor and wrestler Dwayne The Rock Johnson has sent an incredible, inverted commas, video message to Ashley Kane after the Ex on the Beach star revealed that his 8-month-old daughter, Azalea, is suffering from terminal leukemia. In the video shared by Kane on Sunday, The Rock said he is so sorry to hear the tragic news. He said, "You tell, let's go, stay strong, sorry to hear the news." And then The Rock comes after Kane showed devastating results of Azalea's latest scans. In a 10-minute video uploaded to Instagram on Friday, he said, "We had an ultrasound scan yesterday." So bear in mind, this news is coming a day after the ultrasound. Do you think they waited a respectful amount of time to inform all their family, or did they straight away put that news up on Instagram? We had an ultrasound scan yesterday, and the results came back today that they had found tumours in stomach, spleen, lungs, and kidneys, as well as tumours in the brain. The chemotherapy is not working. He went on to add that doctors in Singapore, that's it, they raised, here we go, had ruled immunotherapy known as CART could not be created for Azalea's leukemia. More than 1.5 million was raised on GoFundMe for the treatment in less than 24 hours since the page went live. So that means, what do you think they're going to say? So that means we're returning all the money since we're not going to be going to Singapore. So that means we're going back home. Oh, okay. We're going back home and we're going to try and make our baby as comfortable as possible. Is that page still open or have they shut it now? Nope, still there. Still requesting money by the look of it. Yep, you can still donate to this cause for a child that they've now said cannot be, well, basically the diagnosis is terminal. I know this sort of subject's very delicate. Oh, hang on. It's important for us to give back to everyone who supports us. Therefore, I'm pleased to announce the charity bike ride we've organised. Well, that's not giving back anything, is it? This stuff makes me really sick. Greetings, Adinath. Hello and welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I think this is awful. Apparently this money, let's just check. I'm pretty sure the money was raised so they could take this doll, which that is, in my opinion, clearly a doll. Let's go back to the Instagram account. Yeah, does that not look like a doll to you? I'm not saying some of the pictures might not look fairly legitimate, fairly real, but, and of course I don't think Ashley Kane and his partner are individually trying to deceive the world. I think it's all just part of a production. Yeah, well apparently they're not going to be going to Singapore now, so they don't need that 1.5 million. Let's see how quickly they're going to shut down the fundraiser and give the money back. They're going to be doing that? We will see. We'll see. Okay. Right, the message was shared a day after Azalea's 8-month birthday, with Kane saying his 8-month birthday? Is there such a thing? That his daughter had given him the best 8 months of my life through the toughest times. Yeah, it's disgusting. Anyway, I just wanted to say, give you an update on this lie of a story that mainstream media is still pushing. Right, I think had enough. Absolutely rubber face. There was another thing where they had the baby in. Now the interesting thing about this story, apparently, is Ashley Kane's brother coincidentally had a child just a couple of days earlier, and some of the images may look like a real baby. Look, why is such a short video clip as well? Yeah, apparently the baby has to be kept when they take it out because it's so prone to infections. It has to be kept under a wrapper. However, they got caught out in one of the pictures. Where was that? Here. And someone even asks them about it, I think. And they also make a point. This baby, perfectly in focus. This is apparently the... Oh, I don't know who that is. But yeah, really blurry picture on the doll. And coincidentally, again, really blurry on their picture. Pretty good focus on this baby. Strange coincidence. Again, cannot get the baby in focus for some reason. Yeah, it's crazy that me, my brother, and my best friend have all had little girls so close together. And so I just think it's a bit of a coincidence that if ever they do need to show a real baby, we can always call brothers in. And here's a comment I noticed actually. This is amazing, but doesn't Saf, which is his wife or partner, say she needs to be protected from dust and germs outside? That's why she stays under the cover. Genuinely asking, even though at the minute I put the cover over the pram too with everything going on. And then he does reply, basically, Hailey Lund says, don't question it. Parents know their own child best, that's all. And I thought Ashley had replied to it. There was no need to be so moody, she asked a simple question. Yeah. Crazy stuff. Random Games, hi, welcome to the live stream. Mudlark, yeah, The Rock is absolutely both of them everything's just basically about promoting this baby's, well, supposed baby's plight. I have made videos on why I think the whole thing's an absolute sham. I mean, if you look back, they reckon in the space of about 11 weeks, this baby had 16 in a very short amount of time, this baby had 16 doses of chemo or 11 doses of chemo. Didn't stop him coming in the hospital, dressing it up in different outfits every day. Really disgusting. Another rubber face picture. Right, we are going to be going on with the quiz shortly. I'll just say another hello to Random Games, who took part in my open lines call-in last week. Thanks for sharing some really interesting information on some interesting subjects. So I appreciate that. Right, we're going to come off of this nasty person's Instagram page. And we are going to start our quiz very shortly. Hope you're all ready. They probably paid The Rock for the promotion. Well, let's just watch the video for the sake of it. Oh, where is it? Actually, it's on here.
Hey brother, Ashley, DJ here. First of all, the universe and God works in powerful, amazing, beautiful, mysterious ways. I rarely check my DMs, and a friend of yours DM'd me, and I just happened to pick up her message and sent me to your page. And I want to tell you, first of all, I'm so sorry to hear about your beautiful daughter, Azalea. I hope I pronounced her name right. You tell that little lion that I said, let's go champ, and to stay strong. And brother, I'm so sorry to hear this news. But I don't have to tell you that your daughter's strength is what strengthens you and all her love.
Anyone notice this guy kind of looks almost like a cartoon? Is it just me that thinks that? Certainly doesn't look real. Anyway, do we want to hear what rubbish he's got to say? It's only another 40 seconds. I will mute myself quickly though, just because otherwise you get a echo.
Ones around her, and in that she's already had this incredible impact on the world already. Stay strong, brother. Again, man, my heart breaks for you. Stay strong, and tell that little lion I said, let's go champ. You stay strong, brother. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, he said, oh, we'll talk soon like they're best mates. I don't think they've ever spoken to each other. Who didn't even know how to pronounce the child's name. Yeah, right. I will get ill if I have to watch too much more of this nasty stuff. Right, Johnny Roadster, it boils my piss, real folk are too poor for GoFundMe and these fakes can't make millions at them. Yes, absolutely correct. And Johnny, you also say a local couple to me, both of them passed away in the last year, leaving 2 boys. The GoFundMe got $4,000. It's ridiculous, isn't that? Mudlight, The Rock's wife looks like a transgender. Why am I not surprised? Just check I've unmuted myself. Yep. The Rock's wife, I'm gonna have a look at that. Dwayne Johnson. And then we will start the quiz very shortly. Dwayne Johnson wife. Is she a wrestler also? Oh, he's had 2 apparently. I don't know about Danny Garcia. This is his latest one. Let's see. Yes, absolutely. Look at those big wide shoulders. Fake breasts as always. Yeah, absolutely. But something very, very not right about that one. One of the many witches. Witches and vile creatures that haunt Hollywood. What about his first wife? Where was the other one? And the other one was Danny Garcia. Danny, gentleman's name, of course. Looks even more suspicious. Wow. There's very little doubt about that one, hey? I don't think he's even trying to look feminine. That is about as unfeminine as you could possibly get. I mean, could that even be The Rock just dressed up? Goodness me. What a world. Thank you for sharing that, Mudlark. I wasn't aware. Right. We're going to start our quiz. This is 10 questions. Are they genuinely trying to pass this off as a real woman? They can't be. You would not have the gall, would you? If this person was ejected from a drag queen competition for looking too masculine, you wouldn't be surprised. And it takes part in female wrestling by the look of it. Incredible. Right, we're going to start our quiz. Bear with me a minute, I'm just going to set everything up. Mudlark, yeah, you were referring to Danny Garcia, but actually his new wife looks just as, looks equally unconvincing. Yeah, Johnny, I am actually very sorry to hear about the family near you where the children were left, you know, very sad. Maria, that is supposedly, well, it's anyone's guess. I'd call it an abomination. Right, we have got 10 questions to go in this quiz. It's the first 5 answers. Right, none of them are multiple choice. So, first 5 correct answers will get points. 5 points if you're first, 4 for second, 3 for third, etc., etc. Of course, if anyone wants to make a objection to the scoring, you're welcome. The official score count is my live stream, my live chat. At the start of question 1, I'll put Q1 in the live chat. Any answers that come in between me writing Q1 and Q1 ends will be considered. Yeah, so without further ado, are you ready for the quiz? I've been going for about 30 minutes. Yeah, Johnny Roadstar, I completely agree. Okay, here we go. Question 1, let me check. Right, these are all questions about Prince Philip, unfortunately. I know you probably heard ridiculous amounts about this guy. Johnny, you're about a minute behind. I don't think you're the only one. I will give everyone a good, couple of minutes to answer each question. So, yeah, as Adi Nuff says, fingers on buzzers. And I'm actually going to try and keep track of scoring better this time. So, here we go. Question 1. When meeting Indigenous Australians in 2002, what did Philip ask if they still did? Now, I need to... So, this is Q1. Yeah, please submit your answers. First correct answer will get 5 points. Yeah, and I'm generally not that. I'm not stingy with scoring. So good luck with that. Johnny Roadstar, you buzzed too soon? Yeah, gotcha. No problem. Wow. Okay, a couple of good. I'm not going to say whether or not answers are correct or not. But hello, Linda Mack and Phoebator, welcome to the live chat. By the way, points are only available to the first 5. Sorry to be stingy on that one. Bear in mind, I sometimes lose track of who answers things quickly, so if ever I get it wrong, just let me know and I'll try and adjust scoring. Although, as I said, I will be doing it based on my live chat and what I can see. Okay, I am going to end Q1. Q1 ends, otherwise we'll literally be here all night. Let's see, who was the first one in? Well done there. I appreciate everyone taking part in that. Right, question 1. Mudlark Digging Up the Thames came in first. So he will get... right, well, how I'm doing it. Right, I'm going to use Google Docs or whatever. Mudlark, Michelle from Oz was second. So obviously Michelle gets 4. Yeah, the correct answer was, do you still throw spears at each other? Exactly as Michelle said. Maria Ellender came in with the correct answer. Actually, I'm just going to... Maria E. 3 points. And the Phoebator came in. Oh, sorry, Phoebator. Phoebator. Like the name, by the way. Came in. Anyone else? Johnny Roadstar close. Adi Nuff was actually the 5th person. Never mind though. I do actually also give pity points in this quiz. I will also include your... Oh, Linda Mack. Sorry, I missed you as well, didn't I? Okay, I'm going to give Linda Mack also 1 point. I think technically Linda was first. See, this is where the scoring becomes farcical, unfortunately. Who else? Johnny Roadstar also came in. In what order? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sorry, Johnny. Not quite. I will put your name down though, because you might come in first on the next one. Add enough. It was correct, yep. Linda Mack. Yep, you're already on there. Okay, question 2. Maybe everyone who gets the correct answer, because it's question 1, everyone that took part gets a point. I hope no one objects too much to that. Phoebator means God of Nightmares. Interesting. Maybe one day I'll talk about some cure. Anyway, I'm not going to get off subject. Right, I'm going to stick to the quiz, otherwise we'll be talking about something completely different all night. But I think that's an interesting name. Yeah, I've had some wacky nightmares over the years. Right, all started when I started working. I did night shifts back in my 20s, and my sleep pattern got all messed up. Right, I'm not going to get sidetracked. Question 2. Are we ready? I'll put in the Q2. Right. Question 2. Prince Philip. What did Philip reportedly say to a British student studying in China? Good luck with that. Yeah, add enough. God of Nightmares. To be honest, he does look like, yeah, he does look. Right, so yes, repeat. Question 2. What did Philip reportedly say, I don't think it was even reportedly say to a British student studying in China? You're just showing, I mean, you think about the first Alice Wild, you went on the Daily Mail website after you heard 20 odd sycophantic articles, very manipulated. Exactly. The guy, if you think any regular celebrity went on and said to Indigenous Australians, "Oh, do you still throw spears at each other?" that would be the end of their career. Probably, or they would at least have to apologise. They'd probably have to start doing loads of charity work to raise money for the Indigenous people of Australia. Not Philip though. Wow, it looks like some of these answers are being withheld because they could be offensive. But yeah, I'll try and allow all the answers in time. Okay. Right, let's see. I'm going to start giving. Okay, I'm going to. Have we got 5 correct answers yet? No. Okay, yep, I'm going to end question 2. Oh, what am I doing? Q2 ends. Hopefully everyone got a chance to answer that one. Right. The correct answer was yes. Exactly as who was it? Mudlark said, "If you stay here too long, you'll get slitty eyes." However, Michelle from Oz appears. I'll just go to the official live chat to see who got in first. Yeah. Huh? Strange. Yeah, Michelle from Oz, slitty eyes. That's close enough. So, 5 points for Michelle. Who was next? Mudlark came in next. Do you know what? I am tempted to say anyone that gets the correct answer, I'll just give a point to. But if you're in the top 4, then obviously, right. Phoebe Phobeta. No, he didn't say that. Spotty Eyes, Phoebeta. Okay, you did actually come in 3rd. Alice Wild came in with Slanty Eyes, near enough. Oh, I'm getting confused there. Alice W. Crazy Hippo Lady and Alice, so Crazy Hip I'll put. So what are we down to? 5, 4, 3. Who came next? Phoebator. 3. Crazy Hippo was next, followed by. Oh, did I miss anyone? Adinough says I comment. Yay, I comment. Ugh, sorry. Alice Wild gets 1 for Slanty Eyes, which is fair enough. I am trying to do like a running total. So let's see. We're tied at the moment with Mudlark and Michelle both on 9 points. Keep it up, guys. You're doing well. Mudlark says apparently the BBC are offering grief counselling to their staff because of Philip's death. Ridiculous. I know someone actually that works for the. Oh, who do they work for? Duchy. Is it Duchy? No, that isn't right. It's the estate that Prince Charles owns. Highgrove, that's it. And they were due to open on Monday, but as a mark of respect to Philip, they're now not going to open until after the funeral, which apparently is on Sunday the 20 something or other. Okay, question. Oh, hang on. Johnny Roadstar also makes a good point. He probably died months ago. Do you know what? I wondered, actually, this time, I remember thinking, probably sometime last year, he could have died. He could have already died, and would we even know? Adi Nuff says, died at 99 on the 99th day. Yes, I remember. I believe it was Maria. No, was it Maria Ellender or someone else didn't make that point? Linda Mack, you're absolutely correct. He was a nasty piece of work. He got away with saying anything. Maria needs points. Okay. Does she? No, Maria's doing alright. She's got 3 points. You forgot Maria, did I? How many does Maria... Hang on, let's see. Maria Slitty Eyes. Okay, well spotted. So after Michelle came in first, Mudlark second, Maria third. You're absolutely right. So who did I give 3 to? Alright, well spotted, guys. Thank you. 3. Ouch. Sorry, Phoebator. That means I got to take you down to... Yeah. No, I'm gonna keep it at that for now. I'm happy. Did anyone else miss out on scoring? Mudlark came at the 10th, then on the 9th day of the month. It was indeed the 9th day of the month. At 9 AM, according to Maria Ellender. Wow, they love their 9s, don't they? Look very much like upside down 6s. Yeah, someone else came in with Phobeta. It says, was he ever alive? Who knows? You never know what's going on with these people. Angela Tate, Clown Reality. Hi, welcome to the live stream. You'd think they'd be having a party. Yeah, exactly. Well, I said this quiz night is to celebrate the the life of Philip. Right. Question 3. Without further ado, I'll put it in. Yeah, Linda Mack, exactly. Upside down 6s, and no one looks. Very few people look more satanic than Prince Philip. Hey, well, there's a lot of satanic-looking people out there, but that guy had quite an evil look about him. Okay, we're going on to question 3 then. Good luck. Right. When meeting a woman with an assistance dog in 2002, what type of dog did Philip joke was now available? If you know that one. Appreciate everyone taking part in the live chat, and especially taking part in the quiz. I'll just repeat the question. Back in 2002, Philip met a woman with an assistance dog. He made a joke. What type of dog did Philip say was now available? Linda Mack. Andrena. Apparently that word can get you shut down, taken off of YouTube, according to some. But yeah. Alice Wild says his gaffes are the small stuff. The Windsors are involved in human trafficking, P-rings, big game hunting, staged attacks and other unspeakable evil that the public don't know about. You're absolutely correct. Well, I don't doubt that for a second. Oh, we've had a pass to one of my questions. They must be getting harder. Yeah, the Windsors always get behind. You would think they're a family that are so wealthy they don't need to take part in the deception. Mudlark, good luck, no problem. Thanks for taking part in the live chat. You've still got 9 points. You'll probably still come in the top few. People are just coming in with some answers. Yeah, take care, Mudlark. Thanks for joining. And we've got some answers coming in. I'm going to keep the question open for a couple more minutes for anyone to, another 30 seconds for anyone to try and claim a win. try and get a few points on the board. Yeah, I'm trying to think who it was that left a comment on one of my videos. It may well have been Maria Ellender. If it is, fair play. Thank you for that. They pointed out, as someone else has also pointed out this evening, about the 99-year-old Philip dying on the 99th day of the year, and at 9 a.m. it was announced or something on the 9th of the month. Crazy stuff. Right, Michelle from Oz, take your time, don't worry. I'll hold on till question 4 for a few minutes. Right, I'm going to end question 3. Phobeta, that is one option. Apparently, I'm not sure if it's a woman thing, but a lot of women can be quite funny about people taking phones to the toilet, and perhaps he's using a big computer as well. Right, Q3. Oh, I keep writing it on the wrong screen. So this was Q3, wasn't it? No, yeah, Q3 ends. Q3 ends. No more answers for question 3. Let's see. The correct answer was, apparently he joked that there are now eating dogs for anorexia, which again is the sort of thing that most celebrities, their careers would be over once they said that. Maria Ellender, deaf dogs, actually that's a real thing. I do know. I saw I walked past someone the other day with a deaf dog. Although back in 2002, perhaps it wouldn't have been a real thing, but the correct answer is anorexia dogs. So who came in first with that? It was Crazy Hippo Lady. So you get the 5 points. Congratulations. Johnny Roadstar came second. So you get 4. Phobeta comes in with 3. Adinaf says good friends with Savile, but I wonder if there's a bit of a psyop to that as well. Yeah, right, Johnny, also, yeah, you already answered. Okay, that's it. That is it. Yeah, Adinaf, you say Jimmy Savile, was that a psyop? Now, I'm always, obviously, you can't go through life saying you don't believe a word you hear on the news until they then report something you agree with, and then suddenly say, well, maybe they're telling the truth. So who knows what went on with Jimmy? Who knows if any of that was legit? We don't. Right, hopefully I haven't missed anyone's correct answer. Phobeta, what do you call a deaf dog? Anything you want, it can't hear you. Here's another cracker. I'll give you a bonus point to anyone that gets this right. Oh, what do you call a deer with no eyes? That's a tricky one for you all. Hi Misha, welcome back. Considering you are the joint leader at the minute, I think, although Phobeta just is catching up with you and Mudlark. Although I think Mudlark's had to leave. It looks like perhaps we could give Mudlark some sympathy points. We'll see how it goes out. Anyway, we'll carry on. Yeah, Alice Wild says Adinaf Savile was the procurer. That's according to mainstream media. Do we believe mainstream media? I don't doubt. I mean, I know people that say that there was always things about Jimmy and how dodgy he was, but I don't know, it's just very unlike mainstream media to suddenly start telling the truth about anything. Angela Tate Clown Reality, well done. You have just earned yourself a bonus point. Angela and Johnny. Right, yeah, Michelle, you missed out on a bonus question because we're telling jokes. What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea, obviously. So Angela gets one. Oh, how can I? That'll mess up my scoring. So I'll put it down here. Bonus / pity. 1 for Angela. Who else said no idea? Johnny. And Phobita was actually first. Phobita, deer with no legs and no eyes. Still no idea. That's a good one. Alice Wilder, now the Fall Guy. Yeah, no doubt Alice. Jimmy may well have been in there, but as you say, he's the Fall Guy. He can't answer back, can't answer for his crimes. So perhaps, one way to look at it, if it's real, then how vile must Charles and the rest of them that are mates with him? Very few celebrities weren't actually friends with Jimmy, which is very telling. Right, I'm sure nasty things went on, but are we getting the true version of events? Yeah, I do remember, I think it was, someone actually did they had a body language expert in like watched Jimmy and how he acted among young kids, and they said that they didn't see anything from what they saw to make him think. Yeah, he was up. Well, anyway, right, we're going to carry on. Question 5, I believe we're up now. No, question 4, of course. Oh, I'm all over the shop. Right, Q4. So, without further ado, question 4. Right, in 1994, Philip asked the residents of the Cayman Islands if they were descended from what? Yeah, he said, aren't you all descended from blank? Right, that question doesn't make sense, does it? In 1994, what did Philip ask, it should say? What did Philip ask the residents of the Cayman Islands if they were descended from? Adding enough. How does Savile get to have Xmas dinner with Totals, bad security, or all in on it? Understanding it, Addy. Gotcha. Okay, I'm not going to tell anyone if they're correct or not. That would be a blunder if that's what he said. Yeah, I'll tell you where I got these from. Actually, I won't. I'll tell you after where I got these questions from, because of course you could all just go and look it up if you really wanted to. Looks like I've challenged you guys here. You're all going to learn a little bit about Philip, of course, and about some of the gaffes he said. I actually saw a headline about, just after we heard that he'd passed, and it was some quote he said about, yes, I am rude, but it is fun. Well, it might be fun for you, Philip, but how offensive is it to the people that have to put up with your vile nonsense? Okay. I'm gonna end question 4 in a minute. I will give people a clue. I'll let people know maximum points are still available. No one has correctly answered question 4 yet. So good luck with that. Right, okay. I'm gonna. Linda Mack, yes, he absolutely was an insult machine. You're right, but always got away with it. It was incredible, but to be honest, to be fair, Philip didn't say that. He didn't ask anything about. To my knowledge, he didn't ask the Cayman Island residents if they were descended from monkeys. Right, Maria says, as a young teenager, I used to go to a coffee bar in Leeds, and Savile was always there and surrounded by schoolgirls. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? And of course, he was good friends with. Again, who knows what happened with like the Yorkshire Ripper? Whether any of that was legit, I don't. But yeah, very weird, isn't it? Angela Tate. I don't know what a Kunta Kinte is, to be honest. Okay, 30 more seconds and question 4 will be finished. Linda Mack, you missed. I guess you're on about Prince Philip. Don't worry, he is probably keeping Savile company in hell as we speak. So don't worry about that. Okay, that is question 4. Over and done with. Okay. Crazy Hippo Lady, touching at the woman on top of the pops and squeezing Colleen Nolan. Yep, very true. Right. Yeah, what's a Kunta Kinte? I don't know what that means. Oh, Crazy Hippo Lady, I'll give you that one. Okay, the correct answer was he asked the residents of the Cayman Islands if they were descended from pirates. So, Johnny Roadstar gets the maximum 5 points on that one. Where are we? I don't. We're on question 4, aren't we? Well done, Johnny. You're catching up. In fact, you may have taken the lead. And Crazy Hippo Lady gets 4. Phobita, gotcha. Thank you for explaining that one. Okay, so we're going to do question 5 and then we will. Right, let's see how's it going. How are the totals going? So we got 9, 3, 6, 10. Okay. Oh, can't forget the bonus pity points. Okay, tying in the lead at the moment is Johnny Roadstar with 11 points and Crazy Hippo Lady with 11 points. So well done to both of you. The TV series Roots with lead character was Kunta Kinte. I've heard of it, but I never watched it. Old Phil wasn't even trying. Was it an Australian program or African? I can't remember. Yeah, Maria says Savile introduced Frank Bruno to Peter Sutcliffe in Broadmoor. Yeah, it was a photo opportunity by the look of it. They took pictures. Now, why would Frank Bruno want to have his picture taken meeting Peter Sutcliffe? And another story I heard about Jimmy Savile. Apparently, he was asked to come in to the police station to show dental records because one of the Yorkshire Rippers, as they had nicknamed him, one of his victims, there had been teeth marks left in the corpse. So they asked Jimmy to come in because they wanted to do an imprint of his teeth, but he was busy at the dentist that day having his teeth removed. So who knows? Linda Mack, it was an American show, was it? Gotcha. I know it was about a African lad or black person, I'm not too sure. Alice Wild Broadmoor is a maximum security hospital in the United Kingdom for the criminally insane, and for some reason Jimmy Savile, after the place started going crazy, Jimmy Savile was given, I'm not sure if you know who Jimmy Savile is, but he was like a massive celebrity in this country, and it came out after his death that he was like a notorious child abuser, and he was procuring children for the for celebrities. That's what they say. That's what mainstream media says. So obviously, take everything they say with a pinch of salt. Yeah, Broadmoor's a prison. Yeah, Jimmy used to have a program called Jim Will Fix It, where kids would write in asking, "Can you fix it for me to be a, I don't know, a milkman for the day, or to go to Brands Hatch, or to meet Prince Charles or whatever." Right, we're going to go on question 5. Good luck, everyone. Oh, what am I doing? I'm writing things in the wrong place. My apologies. That did say 4 originally, didn't it? Okay, question 5. I've got 2 keyboards going at the same time. I'm still doing that. Right. Q5. At the 2001 Royal Variety Show, what did Philip say about Elton John's performance? Do you know, I actually can't, believe it or not, I cannot remember the answer to this, so I'm going to have to look that one up. Didn't Edwina Currie give him the keys to Broadmoor? Apparently, I don't know if it was Edwina Currie, but whoever was in power at the time, Broadmoor was going really bad, so they put Jimmy Savile in charge of the place. He also had keys to a hospital, Stoke Mandeville Hospital. Yeah, very bizarre. No matter how you look at it, whatever he was up to, things were weird. Phobeta, that would be a great thing. I can't even remember. How can I not remember the answer to this one? Meaning I'm going to have to blank my screen and look up. Bear with me a second, people. Let's see if I can find it. Sorry about this delay. Gives everyone an answer to get a chance to get the correct answer there. Right. Got it. Okay. Carry on your answering. Alice Wild says Edwina was the mistress of John Major. By all accounts, yes. Well, I do wonder if every time you hear about these politicians having affairs, I mean, yeah, they probably could be true, but I do wonder if it's just to like give the people a bit more of like a just something to talk about, really. People love a bit of drama. Okay, I'm going to give you another 30 seconds to answer question 5. And yeah, we'll see where we are at. Then that'll be halfway point of the quiz. We're about halfway point of the live stream, 10:30, just gone 10:30, about 25 to 11 now, UK time. So, right, Q5 end. Right, Michelle from Oz, you are absolutely correct. You did indeed know the answer. It was I wish he'd turn his microphone off, was the exact quote according to the article I read. So you were indeed the first person to get that correct. Question 5. Here was the next one. Phobeta, I like that answer actually. I might give you a bonus point for that one. Not bad for a fairy, that would be exactly the sort of thing you would say. Anyone else get it? Phobeta, Michelle is on it, turn off microphone, and Johnny Roadstar. So Phobeta gets 4, Johnny Roadstar gets 3 for question 5. Is that fair? Okay, on with question 6. Okay, here we are. Question 6. Good luck, everyone. We're now into the second half of the quiz. Okay, what did Philip ask a wheelchair-bound care home resident in 2002? Philip should have been gagged, absolutely. But as we saw with the other week, Prince Harry, it was in a video I uploaded a couple of weeks back. Prince Harry was making all sorts of racist comments when he was in the army, even filming it and putting it on like, well, not doing it privately, put it that way. These people seem to get away with saying anything they want. On the other hand, perhaps it's deliberately put out there just to encourage people to be racist. You know, drama theatre like that Clinton garbage. I assume you're referring to them. Was it Monica Lewinsky? Yeah, I imagine that was all a bit of a, all just something to sell newspapers, of course. As you said, circuses for the peasants. Right, question 6. What did Philip ask a wheelchair-bound care home resident in 2002? I mean, what's a pretty offensive thing you could say to someone in a wheelchair? Just think of that. How offensive could you get? Oh, sorry guys, I've not shared my screen, have I? Here we are, here's the question. What did Philip ask a wheelchair-bound care home resident in 2002? Phobeta, again, another great answer. Yeah, Michelle from Oz, I love it. Johnny Roadstar, he made it. That's very true. He made that very strange comment about controlling the population by coming back as a virus. Weird thing to say. Phobeta, he didn't actually. Well, no, I'm not going to tell you whether you're right or wrong. Maybe he did say that, maybe he didn't. But yeah, again, you're right. That would be quite an offensive thing to say to someone in a wheelchair. As is, how fast does that go? Yeah, see this as an educational thing. How much can a member of the royal family get away with saying? How offensive can they be and still get treated when they die like yeah, I mean, anyone remember Jade Goody and the trouble she got in for calling that fellow contestant on Celebrity Big Brother basically said, called her Shilpa Papadom. I always remember that. Again, no doubt scripted. no doubt just a plug for the programme, because I remember it made national news, probably world news, because people in India probably heard about it as well, got very offended. And rather than kicking Jade out, I remember this, Channel 4, who at the time made Celebrity Big Brother, said, oh, we'll let the viewers decide on this one, and they had a vote off between Jade and the Indian lady Shilpa that she had offended. Okay, I'm going to give you another 30 seconds. And then I may just give, if there's no correct answer, I may give a point to everyone that at least offered an answer, whether they were right or not. Not saying that you haven't already given a correct answer yet. Okay, I'm about to end. I'm going to give you another 20 seconds to get an answer in on question 6. And then we will come to an end. Yeah, and then it would just be a point to anyone that offered an answer, whether you were correct or not. Okay. Doing it again. Question 6. End. Boom. Okay, no one actually got a correct answer. Although, yeah, do people ignore you is pretty much what you'd expect the sort of thing he'd say, or how fast does that thing go, as Michelle suggested, or you're a bit lazy, aren't you, from Phobito. Actually, what he supposedly said, do people trip over you a lot? Or don't people trip over you much? Again, very offensive sort of thing, as if to say, because you're in a wheelchair, you must be in the way. You know, the sort of thing that would really ruin someone's day to hear. So, had enough benefit claimer yet? He said, do folks trip over you? Johnny Roadstar, if you had come in with that answer before I'd said, before I'd ended question 6, you would have got it. But as it turns out, you will get a point just for offering an answer. Alice World, not weird for a eugenist. Right, let me add a point to you guys' scores. Okay, where did it start? Question 6. Maria said no idea. That's worth a point in my book. Michelle gave us a does that go fast? So Beta said about the virus. Had enough said about a mutant strain. And Johnny Roadstar. Oh, you came in just before I ended it. Okay, I'm gonna put this one out to you guys. Does Johnny Roadstar deserve maximum points? About the tripping over. Because I do not believe he offered an answer. Damn this lag. Unlucky Johnny. Yeah, I think everyone's probably got a similar lag actually. I'll just see how far behind you are. And let's hear what I'm hearing on my device right now. Yeah, I'm about a minute behind as well. I thought him flirting with a 13-year-old Liz was bad, but Maria, you're absolutely right. Apparently, he first got into contact with the Queen, his future wife, when she was only 13 years old, and he was an 18-year-old. So yeah, that is a bit out there. Sorry, John, Linda Mack, yes. Why do some people have a spanner next to their name? Right, Michelle, apparently, if you wish, that is called a wrench, and I'm more than happy to give you one. add as a moderator, basically. What it means is you can, it's if people have said they want to share a link in the live chat. Well, the only way you can share links is if you have a wrench next to your name. So yeah, Michelle, you write something now and you'll see that you now have a wrench. Anyone else wants one? It also means you can delete other people's comments who you don't agree with. Maria says, a spanner in the works. Exactly. Right. So has anyone argued the case for Johnny Roadstar that he should get maximum points, or does he just get one? He said do trip. And Addy also said it's benefit claimer. Oh yeah, you've already got one. Yeah, now Michelle from Oz, what you can now do is, I'm not asking you to do this because I can remove wrenches as well, but you can delete other people's comments. I'm not sure you can do what I can do, I think. Maybe 2. Okay, we'll give Johnny 2 points then. I like that. Of course, if anyone else thinks they're entitled to more points, or people are coming in saying maximum points. 3, okay? I'm going to give him 3 because he was out of time. But he did get it. 3. Okay. Maria, do you want one? You're more than welcome. If ever you want to share a... Oh, yeah, if anyone ever wants to share a link... Right, I'm adding a few moderators here. The reason Johnny's got one is because he had a song he wanted us to play out on. I've actually got a video lined up for this evening. What we're going to play out on. Right, we're going to go on now to question 6. Misha, you doubt you could even use a spanner. Well, yeah, they're generally on bigger channels where they've got hundreds of viewers and they've got trolls coming in. They feel the need to delete people's comments often. But yeah, so long as you don't abuse it, you won't have any reason. Right, question 7 I think we're on now. Okay, good luck. Obviously, as I was writing these questions, the further down I was getting, the more obscure the comments were, but we'll see. Right, about which singer did Philip say, he's made millions and is bloody awful? Which singer did Prince Philip say that about? Alice, you say it's not special if everyone has one. That's true. But if anyone particularly wants to share something, then what can I say? Yeah, okay. Maybe that could be a prize for winning the quiz. In that, yeah, you end up getting a wrench. A bit of a weird prize. After this, we've only got... You want to give yours up, Michelle? Remove moderator, there you go. You've lost it, unfortunately. Okay, some interesting answers coming in. Brilliant stuff. Thank you, everyone. I'll give you a few more, another 30 seconds to answer this one. One thing I do want to do actually is work out who is winning. So what I'm going to do is just hide my screen for 30 seconds. And then up to this point. Right, 5, 10, 11, 15, 5, 8, 12, 13, 15. We're still tying, or are we? 5, 9, 10, 13, 14. Yeah, we've got 2 people on 15 points. That is Michelle and the Phoebinator, unless I'm missing someone, which I do not believe I am. Yeah, Maria Ellender, that means you can now share a link if ever you want to. Hello, some girls, how are you? Greetings and welcome to the chat. Some great answers coming in. I'm gonna close down. I've had lots of various questions, various answers. Thanks for taking part, some girls. Actually, I'm a big fan of your channel, by the way. And yeah, of course, by the way, you can answer as many different times as you want. If you gave me an answer early on. Now, what's Johnny saying? Use the song anytime you want. Can I post my SoundCloud like I should have first time? Johnny, with your wrench, you can post anything you want. Okay? No problem. Some girls, you are welcome. In fact, I'd probably put a link to your channel before the end of this live stream. Right, why have I not? There we go. Okay, I'm now going to end question 7. 3 more to go. Some girls, as you have not long joined us by the looks of things, this is a Prince Philip themed quiz night. Right. Do you know what? Can you believe? Because I wrote these questions up earlier. I'm 99% sure it was Tom Jones he was talking. It was definitely Tom Jones. I know it was. I was mixing him up with Elton John. So well done, Michelle. You are getting maximum points again. Still everything to play for though. This is question 7, wasn't it? 5 points. Did anyone else come up with Tom Jones? Phobiter came in, was the second person to answer Tom. I don't think Tom Jones is awful. I mean, I don't know about the rest of you. Crazy Hippo Lady. Oops, is it a man though? Yes, it is a man. So Johnny was the next one. 4, 3. As well, the hypocrisy. The Windsors are worth billions and they have no discernible talent. Apparently, the context of that quote, someone had, I think some poor person was talking to Philip and he said, oh, it's really difficult to make money. And his response was, well, Tom Jones has made $1 million and he's bloody awful. So yeah, Philip was correct that time. He should get max points. Yeah. I can't stand Tom Jones's voice. Don't know why. For beta. He said, yeah, Michelle, you said, I remember reading that someone had said he sounded like he gargled with rocks. I couldn't remember whether it was Elton John or Tom Jones. I know he wasn't a fan of either by all accounts, or not of their singing. Okay, question 8. 3 more questions to go. Good luck with this one. Okay. What did Philip ask a Kenyan... Oh, hang on. What did Philip ask a Kenyan woman in 1984 after she gave him a gift? I've forgotten the answer to this as well, so I'm going to have to look that up. Oh, yep, no, got it. I know what it was. Thank you, Johnny Roadster, for sharing your SoundCloud account. We do have a video to close out on, but I might play one of yours this evening. Yeah, going back to Tom Jones, I remember my mum is a fan of Tom Jones, so for that reason, I wouldn't say he was an awful singer in his day, but fair enough if people don't like him. I was never a massive fan of him, but whenever I think of him, I always remember my mum saying, "Oh, he's she really likes Tom Jones." Hey ho, it takes all sorts. Michelle from Oz, that's a cracking answer. And again, exactly the sort of thing Philip would say. I'm sure there's loads we've got 2 more to go after this. Yeah, adding that exactly. Again, on par with the sort of thing he would say. Yeah, we've got a couple more to go, and right, I'm going to end question 8 in a minute because it's nearly 11 p.m. my time. We generally go on till about 11:30 p.m. So I've got another half an hour, and the way it takes me about half an hour sometimes to work out the scores. So while we're doing that, while I am working out the scores, perhaps we'll listen to some of Johnny Wild's SoundCloud content. Right. QA. Oh, goodness sakes. Right. Basically, I mean to write something on my chat box and I end up writing it on completely the wrong thing. Okay. QAN. So, who was the first person to correctly say that Prince Philip did ask a Kenyan woman when she was giving him a gift, said, "Are you a woman?" It was the Phobeta that got that one correct first, I believe. So, maximum points to Phobeta. Okay, who was the next one to come up to answer that? Crazy Hippo. Just earned 4 points, well done. And then Johnny Roadstar also correctly got it. Okay, so that's 3 points. Well done to the 3 of you. But yeah, brilliant answers from Michelle from Oz, so I think you're definitely entitled to a bonus point for that one. And Adinaf says, "Did you nick it?" Again, that is exactly the sort of thing he would say. Maria Ellender, you are a woman. Are you a woman? Alice Wild, I'm just here to shoot stuff. Not bad, but Maria, how's your score going? Do you know what? I will give you a point because you came in after the question shut down. But someone once said, I think it was Adinaf actually, "You're not the government, don't be stingy." So after that, I'm never stingy with my points. I'm always happy to give people a bonus point if they ask for them. Okay, where are we at now? Question 9. 2 more to go, including this one. I think I've been saying that for ages now. Right, question 9. In 1995, what did Philip ask a Scottish driving instructor about his pupils? Or what comment did Philip make about the pupils? Good luck. We have got it all to play for. And one thing I do want to do actually is I'm going to share Some Girls channel. Although I seem to notice you've also got one called Girls Some or something, is that right? Let's see. Sorry guys, bear with me. Share. Here is a link to Some Girls channels. If you want to check them out. If anyone else has got a channel that you think I should be sharing a link to, then let me know. Let's see, in my time, Linda Mack, yep, it is the penultimate question. And as we said, all to play for. Very close. In fact, I will also write the winner at the bottom of this thing. Angela Tate Clown Reality. These are too hard. I do apologise, but what I'm thinking is, as much as anything, it's an education for you, because generally I do multiple choice questions, although scoring them becomes really tricky. I want you guys to learn something about this guy. Learn what a racist, misogynistic, offensive, insensitive piece of work Prince Philip really was. So while all the current stories were saying what a great guy he was, how he was a mentor, how he inspired everyone, no, he wasn't. He was a vile piece of filth. And these questions are just letting you know how offensive he was and how he got away with it. So I do apologise if they're tricky questions, but I like to think my quizzes are more about learning than winning. Although I do spend, considering that, I do spend a lot of time scoring them. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, Some Girl says Girl Some is under attack, so I pulled the videos down for now. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Fortunately, I've not had too many problems with my videos lately, because I'm staying off a particular subject, Vaseline, as I'm sure you can imagine what that's referring to, the V, jibby jabs or whatever. I'm not talking about that very much. And yeah, in fact the last thing my channel got struck for was, actually I got a copyright strike for something once, I don't know. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear your channel's under attack. Johnny, I'm glad to hear that. Right, that is the end of Q9. Right, apparently Philip once asked a Scottish driving instructor, yeah, how do you keep them sober long enough to pass their test? Right, Crazy Hippo Lady, you saying something about Dunblane? To my knowledge, no. I'm not aware of him ever making a comment about that, but I wouldn't be too surprised. I know he said something about the survivors of the Lockerbie Air disaster, about water damage, I don't know. Right, the Fabita was the first one to get that correct, so maximum points. Right, this is question 9. Second lot of maximum points in a row. Misha from Oz, are they sober? That is near enough. Yep, it's talking about their sobriety. 4 points. Rope Johnny, keep them off the booze long enough. Yep. So you get 3. Maria, how do you keep them sober enough? Yes. That is 2. Add enough. Do they drink and drive? Not too far. Not far from the correct answer. It's involving drinking. Adina. And also, as Alice Wilde points out, yeah, he called them natives. You keep the natives. But is that offensive? Right, Adina, you get 1 point. Well done. Okay, the final question. People are going on about it being penultimate question. Penultimate question. That does mean second from last. Here is the final question, and it is indeed all to play for. Right, Alice says maybe the quiz winner should get to choose the outro video as a prize. Possibly, although I do have one set up. Adina, if you live near Windsor, I bet loads of... Apparently, actually there is a really interesting photo someone I saw about the people coming outside Buckingham Palace. There was maybe like 50 people out there. Compare that to the people that turned up to the lockdown rally. And yeah, that's... Right, okay, question 10. The ultimate question, basically. Good luck. Actually, yeah, let's quickly score it. Right, 5, 10, 15, 19, 23, 24, 25. Michelle's on 25. Phobeta is on 5, 10, 14, 18, 21, 24, 26, 27, 29. Oh, I'm losing track. Right, I'm going to have to do all this. Yeah. Do you know what? Alice Wilde should get points for natives. Why not? I'm more than happy to give you a bonus point for getting that correct. Linda Mac video on RT. Lockerbie false flag. Also, Johnny Rotten scheduled to be on that flight and he missed it. Interesting. Yeah, I vaguely remember Lockerbie. It's something that happened years ago. I mix it up with Zeebrugge. Lockerbie was an aeroplane and Zeebrugge was a tanker, wasn't it, that went down. It's something I'd have to look into, but yeah, I don't doubt that whether it's a false flag in which people did actually die, or it's just a hoax where they faked everyone's death, who knows. But yeah, interesting. Johnny Rotten was meant to be on there. I didn't know that. Thank you for the information, some girls. Johnny, what are you asking me to post a link to? Is that... Yeah, just let me know what you want to post a link to, and I sure will. In fact, I will wrench some girls so she can post a link to anything she feels the need. Right, final question. It is getting late. Okay, here we go. Question 10. In which country was Philip born? I was thinking of... Oh, hang on. I was thinking of making this a multiple choice question, but I thought the Prince... no, he's the Duke of Edinburgh, isn't he? So what country was the Duke of Edinburgh born in? Good luck to anyone that gets this. Much amiss with Lockerbie thing. Perhaps that is something that I'll look at on a future live stream. It's along with Zeebrugge. That was, yeah, I think I said it once before, but something weird. My mum once, I remember my mother, we've been talking about my dear old mother a lot this evening. I remember she told me the night before the Zeebrugge disaster, or was it Lockerbie, one or the other, it was a disaster that involved a boat, I think. I'm sure it was Zeebrugge. She had a dream about men jumping into the water or something, men jumping into the sea. Alice Wilde says calling people native is offensive. It's like makes Scottish people sound like primitive hunter-gatherers. Yes, true. Okay. Angela Tate, Satan cesspit. Yeah. Well, that's certainly where he's gone now. Anyway, I think we can all be sure of that. Okay. I've had some cracking answers. Yeah, so what I plan to do while I count the scores is play a bit of music from Johnny Roadstar's SoundCloud, if he doesn't mind us using his info. And as who has it said? I think Alice Wilde said the winner should choose the video we play out on. I'm more than happy if the winner's got any suggestions. Angela gets max points. Okay, right. Question 10, the final question, has finished. So, the fourth quiz night is over and done with. Right, so who was the first five? Yes, some girls, it's a nice area. Right, the correct answer is Greece, although he is technically known as Greek. Yeah, he was born in Greece, and that was in which country was Philip born? So Greece is the correct answer, but Corfu, I believe, is the area. Misha was the first one to correctly answer that. Well done. 5, who was the next one to say Greece? Phobita. 4, Adinath. 3, right, Cyprus. It's Corfu, so not technically. Johnny Roadstar comes in with 2. Johnny's done really well. Actually, you've all done really well. Adinath, you've done brilliantly. Thanks to everyone taking part in this. Yeah, Cyprus, Linda Mack, you weren't far off. Of course, Cyprus is a separate country. Corfu, Crazy Hippo Lady, that is correct. That is the area of Greece. Any other correct answers? Johnny, you will get... Oh yeah, you've already said 1. Alice Wilde, he is... Apparently he's Greek and German, but yeah, he's definitely of German extraction. Okay, do it that way next quiz maybe. Alice Wilde, yeah, that is a great reason. Right, before I add up the scores, is there anyone who feels they should have got points that didn't? Johnny Roadstar, you think Greece is a lie? Yeah, of course he is. He's related to the Mountbattens, isn't he? There's someone called Louis Mountbatten that was killed by the IRA, and as came out at the time of Jimmy Savile, this Louis Mountbatten was a notorious child abuser, and he was caught on his boat with, perhaps I shouldn't say this stuff, it's the sort of thing that'll probably get me a strike, so allegedly, some reports suggest that Prince Philip's father, Louis, or not, right, he was definitely, I'm going to look up Louis Mountbatten, but doesn't sound like the nicest person in the world. Right, okay, here we are. First answer on Bing, why not? Always going to tell you the truth, aren't they? Admiral of Fleet Louis Francis Albert Victor Nicholas Mountbatten. Does he need... Has he got enough names? How ridiculous. First Earl of Mountbatten. Imagine having to fill out a form with a name like that. Born in Windsor to the prominent Battenberg family, Mountbatten attended the... Now, am I right in thinking he was related to Philip? Perhaps he wasn't. Perhaps I'm mixing them up, but... Personal detail. Huh. Alright, I could have this very wrong, okay? Yeah. Although he was, by all accounts, this person. Last Viceroy of India. It is probably too late to start looking into this. Alleged plots against Harold Wilson. Personal life, what will it say about it? Ron Perks, Mountbatten's driver in Malta, alleged that he used to visit the Red House, a gay brothel in Rabat. A fellow of the Royal Historical Society wrote that Federal maintains files regarding Mountbatten's alleged homosexuality. Lowney also interviewed several young men who claimed to have been in a relationship with Mountbatten. He denied he was a homosexual. Okay, this is of course Wikipedia. Oh, here we go. The FBI file on Mountbatten began after he took on the role of Supreme Allied Commander in Southeast Asia. Contains a claim by American author Elizabeth Wharton Drexel that Mountbatten had a perversion for young boys. Norman Neal, Mountbatten's driver, told the tabloid New Zealand Truth that he transported young boys aged 8 to 12 and was paid to keep quiet. Robin Browns had also claimed to the Irish magazine Now that he and Anthony Blunt, along with others, were part of a ring that engaged in homosexual orgies and procured boys in their first year at public school, such as the Portoran Royal School in Enniskillen. Former resident of the Kincora Boys' Home in Belfast have asserted that they were trafficked to Mountbatten at his residence in Mullaghmore. These claims were dismissed by the Historical Institute of Abuse Inquiry, and they state that the article making the original allegations did not give any basis for the assertion that any of these people were connected with Kincora. Okay, so what's the link? Lord and Lady Mountbatten had two daughters, sometime Lady-in-Waiting Queen Elizabeth II, who accompanied them to India and was also Lady-in-Waiting to the Queen. Oh, I don't know. I expect you guys know this guy better than I do. Right, I'm going to go on to the SoundCloud account, play a little bit of that. Hope you guys don't mind, just while I count up the score. Where is it? Johnny, if you're in a situation, perhaps you could send us another link to your SoundCloud. No, I got it. No need. Right, I've never actually used SoundCloud an awful lot. Right, Amazing Grace. Okay, whilst I play this, I will mute my microphone just for 5-10 minutes, or no, less than that, a few minutes, just while I count up the score, and I will give you an answer. Adinath, yeah, lovely bunch, you're absolutely right. But to be fair, I don't think Louis Mountbatten was Prince Philip's father. I think I got that wrong. Anyway, bear with me. How long does this go on for? 3 minutes, that's perfect. I hope you can hear it. Right, I'll be back with the results in a second. Okay, that was great stuff, Johnny Roadster. Thank you for sharing. And I will put that link in one more time to the live stream. Yeah, I'm a fan of Amazing Grace. It's a beautiful song. Right, whether you guys have been counting in your head, I can confirm the winner of this evening's quiz. Well, actually, I'll do a I'll count down, alright? I'll do the top 5. Let's see if I can work that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Top 5. Hang on, sorry guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, in 5th place with 10 points was Maria Ellender. Oh, hang on, sorry, bear with. Yep, just check I wasn't still on mute. So, 5th place, Maria Ellender with 10 points. 4th place was Crazy Hippo Lady with 16 points. In 3rd place with a very impressive 28 points was Johnny Roadstar. Well done. 2nd place, well, I guess it's yeah, 2nd place and 1st place very close, you know, both did very well. The winner, 2nd place was Michelle from Oz with 30 points, meaning the Phobeta is tonight's winner. So massive congratulations, Phobeta, if I spout your name right. Yeah, huge congratulations to absolutely everyone that's taken part in tonight's quiz, of course. And you're all winners in my book, okay? It's not really about winning, it's the taking part, of course. Yeah, you all did really well. Angela Tate Clown Reality. There's no such thing as coming last in my book. Did you though? You got 2 points. But that isn't actually last because there was a few people that Linda Mack, you know, they may have attempted to answer but didn't get a right question. But yeah, you all did really well, okay? Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no such thing as coming last, guys, alright? Yeah, I will be back again at some point with another quiz. I was doing it bi-weekly, like every 2nd week, but all the questions, basically, yeah. I'm probably doing it every 3 weeks now, so I will be back again with another quiz soon, and I welcome all of you to come and join us. Right, I'm not sure. The video I'm going to play us out on is by a YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link in the live chat. A guy called UAP. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the guy. Oh. UAP channel. I was also going to share a video. I'm sure we've all seen it, so I probably won't actually, but I think this is the correct guy. Adinath, exactly. It's no shame in not knowing very much about Prince Philip. That's how I look at it. But I was going to show a video of him, which I thought just kind of typically sums the guy up. All right, so bear with me a minute. Right. Prince Philip, take the photo. This is Philip when apparently they were all going to be photographed one day, and this is how he speaks to people. Okay, right. Sorry guys, just going to check we're still live. Oh, we're still going? Yeah. Sorry, right. Okay, this was a photo. Yeah, I think some sailors or whatever thing Philip was supposed to be in charge of. They were all gathering to have a picture taken, and this is how this vile piece of filth talks to people that are like photographers and stuff. We're going to mute the audio a sec.
Well, nice to see you again now. Skiing, I think, last time, wasn't it? Beautiful, that's it. So good to see you. Nice to see you. Well, Highness, good to see you again, sir. I wondered, what was turning up? Oh, taxi. Well, that's again, sir. That's fantastic. Have to be quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's the sort of thing, I don't know if I would. If I was the photographer in that gig, I mean, maybe he was being joking. I know we didn't see it in this video, but I know it went to a picture of it. In some of the videos, it closed up on Prince William's face and he's looking embarrassed and stuff. If I was a photographer, I would have chucked my camera down and said, screw this, take the picture yourself then, you miserable old git, you know? Having people like that talking to you in such a way. And apparently, another thing, this guy, I'm not going to talk any more about this piece of work, because as someone correctly said, his birthplace was the cesspit of hell, and that's where he's going back, Satan's cesspit. Some elderly person was doing security at an event that Philip was attending, and they asked to see Philip's identification or something, and he got all offended and swore at the person. Anyway, right, one thing actually in the United Kingdom, oh god, we don't want to see that again. One good thing in the United Kingdom that Philip's death means we're no longer hearing people talking about masks and Vaseline. That's all gone away, which every cloud has a silver lining, hey? And the fact that we no longer have to... Oh, I'm not talking about him anymore. Right, I'm going to say my good nights now. Massive thanks to everyone who took part in the quiz and everyone that tuned in, and a massive thank you to everyone that took part in the live chat. I'm going to read through some girls: Maria Ellender, Alice Wilde, Johnny Roadstar, Adinath, Phobitor, who says the reigning champion will be back next time. I look forward to that. Angela Tate Clown Reality. I've said Michelle from Oz. Anyone else? Of course, Mudlark Digging Up the Thames was with us early on. Crazy Hippo Lady, of course, thank you for joining in. Maria Ellender, if I've not already said thank you to you. Linda Mack. Quite a few people have popped in the live chat. I do not believe I've missed anyone, but if I have, then by all means drop a note in the live chat now before I say goodnight. Angela Tate, I'm sure I've said you. Yeah, big thanks to all of you for taking part, because without you guys talking in the live chat, it's just me talking to myself, and who wants to hear that, eh? Right, next week I will be back with another live stream, Open Lines, where I invite calls. So I'm just double checking I haven't missed anyone. I said thank you for joining in. Yeah, I don't get a massive audience, but I like to think Maria Ellender, I'm pretty sure I said thank you to you. If I haven't, I apologise. I like to think that I thank everyone that turned up. Right, this video Yeah, Adinaf, completely agree. Good riddance to PP. Alice Wild, you're most welcome. Post the link, please. Been searching for it. Johnny, is that a particular link you're referring to? Yeah, this video that I'm playing out on, it's about 6 minutes long, 6 minutes 40. It's a man named Paul experiences the Twilight Zone. I'm not going to play it off YouTube, but they're talking about masks, and it's kind of hilarious. The woman that's all, it looks like a school where they're trying to, one guy is trying to encourage the governors or the PTA or whatever that they should drop masks, they don't need them, and the woman arguing for them, well, she's struggling, as you can see, she's tripping, and I just thought I would play out on this. Yes indeed, Angela Tate, God bless all. Always appreciate. I look forward, I'll be back next week, and if anyone wants to take part, ring up, say hello, and take part in the open lines. It's always great to hear from you. Yeah, it's always great to take that interaction with the live chat that one bit further. So I'm going to turn off my microphone for now. We are going to play out to this video by UAP. In fact, sorry, I was going to share the guy's channel link, wasn't I? Oh, what happened there? No. Right, where are we? Copy link. Okay, this YouTube channel is for UAP, where this video comes from. Definitely worth a subscribe. And yeah, big thanks to Johnny Roadstar for sharing his SoundCloud account. And yeah, big thanks to everyone for taking part. And once again, huge congratulations to everyone that took part in the quiz. You're all winners in my book, as I said. But yeah, big congrats to Michelle from Oz, always does really well. Crazy Hippo always does really well. Good night. I see you in the live chat there. Yeah, some girls, I'm glad it's fun. I hope you're back for the next one. Yeah, so this is good night from me and Bobby, and I'll be back maybe back in the week with another video, but I'll certainly be back next Sunday with another live stream. So yeah, thanks again guys, good night all, and congrats to Phobiter. I'm pretty sure I've spelled that correctly. Phobiter, yep. Okay, this is the video I'm playing out with, and that is it from me. Take care and have a good week, everyone. God bless.
So you want to pick and choose?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do want to pick and choose. Because I think you might have a point, Paul, that we want to pick some things that are best for our local area. But some things might be best to follow the recommendations of the doctors to try and make the best decisions possible.
Right. And what my point is that CDC is making a recommendation for the entire country in New York and Los Angeles and so forth. And they're having to make a recommendation for the entire country. That's my point. And we're Idaho Falls.
And you know what, Paul?
Idaho Falls.
Schools can be open. And that's why I said we can pick and choose, because we know our district and whether or not we think we should be open. But masking is a thing that the doctors and the scientists have shown that wearing masks reduces transmission. And we need to reduce transmission as much as possible so that we can stay open, which we need to do everything we can within the parameters of our schools and that we have decided we want to be open. We need to do everything within those parameters to stay open, and I think masks are the way to go with that.
So how does Madison have school 5 days a week and not have masks and not have spikes in COVID?
You know what? I don't know, Paul. I don't know. And I frankly don't particularly care. I want to make a decision for District 91 in Idaho Falls, and I want to make my decision based on being a trustee of District 91 with what I think is best for us. And Madison School District and their trustees can make what is best for them.
Right. I think we can take the data, though, that's from Eastern Idaho Public Health and learn from it.
They could not be testing, though. I mean, it all goes back to, are people getting tested when they're sick or not, too? I mean,
Their testing rate, I would have to grab my computer, their testing rates on Eastern Idaho Public Health website, too.
For all we know, Paul, they're sending their kids to school sick and no one's getting tests. We don't know. We're not up there.
But
well, and masking also then could change our quarantine. Right now, we have 1 case and 0 in quarantine. We're on the heels of spring sports. Do we want to have that windfall of quarantine and the barrage of emails about healthy students being quarantined because now we're not masking, or one person is choosing to and the other one is not? There's that to consider as well.
sure, and of all those kids that we quarantined, how many of them got sick?
That's not the point, Paul.
No, it's a question. Of all the kids that we quarantined before, how many of them got sick?
If I remember right, it was 4 or 5.
Not very many.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't even think it was that many out of the hundreds that were quarantined.
Asking universally, when you cannot maintain social distance, needs to happen for our best effort to keep the children in school.
Laura, how often has the CDC been to our district?
You know what? The CDC doesn't visit any school districts.
Exactly. That's my point. They are creating regulations.
No, you interrupted me, Paul. You interrupted me.
Go ahead.
Please do not interrupt me. They make recommendations for the entire country based on their knowledge and their understanding of what is best for everyone. And they don't need to visit our school district to make recommendations for everyone. And they currently have recommendations out that with the current level of transmission in Bonneville County, that we should be in hybrid for the elementary schools and virtual for middle schools and high schools. And we're not following that. But I do think that we should follow their request and their recommendation for masking. I'm done.
You really want your kids to go to school and go through this sort of shit? It's just ridiculous, folks. It's ridiculous. It's just stupid.
They're out in the community too. If we can keep them masked for several hours out of the day when maybe there could possibly be transmission, there's a thing called viral load too, that when you're masked, you might not get that full effect of the virus if you happen to contract it. It's the right thing to do. And I think that you know that, right? I know,
you
but
speak for me, Laura.
I'm not speaking for you, but I
know what
think
I've looked
that
at on the data, and I've researched it. Why has Eastern Idaho Public Health removed their mask mandate?
because the board, who are not doctors, they are commissioners, chose to. The doctor on that board voted against removing the mandate.
They followed their plan. It was all part of their plan from the very beginning.
That had been modified several times.
Their plan was only modified based on hospital load.
This was out of line with statistics.
It's very true.
And you wanted to find somebody to support A, you'll find somebody. If you want to find somebody to support Z, you can find somebody. And this is an interesting topic with regard to masks. I think that every single one of us would love to discard our masks and burn them and
Of course.
never have to wear them again. But